Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm James, and this is Jekyll. Wait a little bit, because he has a natural fear of dogs because they've had to deal with like coyotes and wolves in the wild. So it's something that they don't really easily get rid of. But any kind of dogs that he isn't familiar with, he kind of reacts that way.
That makes sense. I overheard you and the lady talking. The purpose is like to chase pigeons away, or?
Yeah. He's here as part of a project for Bart. We actually cover 12 stations. So he's here to push pigeons out, keep them off of the inside structures, and try to keep them from, pooping on passengers.
Wow, that's actually incredible. How does someone like start a career in this, or?
Career's kind of difficult to say. I started actually through like a lot of volunteer work, which got me involved with the falconry community. You have to be a master level falconer to get a abatement permit, which is what this is, and that takes about 7 years to get into. But to become a falconer, you can be an apprentice falconer. You need a general level or master level falconer to sponsor you and kind of mentor you through the program.
What inspired you to become one?
Actually, what happened was I originally was on a hiking trip with friends, and we found this little western screech owl on the side of a trail. And for whatever reason, this owl did not mind us picking it up, and it stood on my finger the entire time. So I ended up taking that bird home, and then a couple days later, taking it to a rehab facility. And that really kind of just sparked this whole passion for birds of prey in me. I think from that point to the point I had my apprentice license was like less than 6 months. I just went full tilt towards it.
What would you say like were any challenges from like this whole process?
Challenges. I think the biggest challenge to most falconers these days is actually finding adequate hunting grounds for their birds. Everything's kind of built out nowadays, so there's not a lot for the birds to go after. I'm living in a metropolis like this, in the Bay Area. We used to have to drive out usually 2 to 3 hours to find grounds for the birds to go after their natural prey.
When it comes to like making the pigeons go away, like what like that process be?
A lot of it's actually just having them present. Just their presence alone is usually good enough to spook most birds. Sometimes with the more stubborn ones, we'll let them chase them and push them out. The pigeons see like the hooked beak and the talons, and they take off. You can't fight millions of years of genetic memory, And then also it helps them develop the thought that this is not a safe space for them to set up nesting.
Does the bird like come with you, or it's like live with you, or is it like
He does, yeah. He's got what's called a mews. It's like a shed dedicated to the birds, basically. A bird this size needs a facility that's maybe like 8 foot by 8 foot cube.
I think that's all I have. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Your name?
James.
James.